get ready for a Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. So the Raptors starting five. In it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Brandon Ingram, and it's Pirtle in at the center. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Barrett passes to Quickley. Ingram with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Barnes. Here's Quickley, defended by Halliburton. Goes back up. Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. And here's Ingram outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Well, you look at the form on Ingram's catch-and-shoot jumpers, it's textbook. He's got excellent posture. His hands are in a good position. And most importantly, he's ready to shoot it when he catches it.
Now here's Halliburton. Pirtle grabs a miss.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
From 20 feet. Offensive rebound. And Aaron Nesmith picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Now Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Like to see Pirtle get going with the jumper, guys. I mean, when he has his feet up underneath him, he's a knockdown shooter from there.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
There's Nesmith with the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Ingram. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Siakam for 3. Connects from downtown.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
For 3, Barrett. Pacers with a rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Another 3 for Indiana.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Ingram with the ball. He's guarded by Nembhard. The shot by Ingram, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Deflected.
Good defensive awareness that time by Toppin to come and block the shot.
Quickly from outside. Indiana with a rebound. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now. Siakam outside. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Toppin with a steal. Indiana on offense. 9 points in a row. A good run going.
Second team foul.
And here's Halliburton. 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Here's Toppin, and the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, you know, that was out of his reach anyway, so I don't even know why he made that effort. No need to commit the foul there.
Indiana leading by 7. Siakam outside. Outside for Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Toppin from the arc. Sure, from three-point range.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
And he lobs it up top. The putback. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for Indiana, hitting 3 straight. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter, we've got Grady Dick, and it's Bobo in at the 4. And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Greg.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Shed, that's good. Here's McConnell. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. And it's Battle with a rebound.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Dick with a miss. Indiana leading by 15. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Abaji comes in for Battle, and Temple is subbed in for Shed.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mather can be in close. He loves jamming at home.
Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And it's Temple missing. For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Matherin. Second chance shot. Rebound by the Raptors. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Mamukelashvili. Dick with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. From the stripe. Yes, on the jumper.
You trust him and expect him to make those mid-range jumpers, especially against loose defense like that.
Here's Shepard. And the jam by Walker.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact, and he dishes it out.
Let's go with a 3. Mamukelashvili, no good. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. A 17-point lead, their biggest. And the shot goes down. McConnell's got 4 points now in the quarter. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players. So if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Second team foul.
Here's Walker. Pass to Shepard. Clock at 4. Here's Matherin. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
When Matherin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
Dick with a miss. Pacers leading by 21. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you so much. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication, we're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And again, Indiana running the court in transition. Nice shot by Walker.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
And that one's good.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And it's Indiana's ball. They're on an 18-6 run, and it's Shepherd missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Counted. Temple's got his first points in this one.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
On the wing, Matherin. 5 points in the game. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Matherin. Outside for McConnell. 6 to shoot. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's Agbaji. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall. Agbaji's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Pacers out in front, up 9. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan half-court shot.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Walker out there with Benedict Matherin. Then there's TJ McConnell. Then it's Shepherd. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Pass to Agbaji, to the middle. Here's Temple. It's rebounded by Indiana. Left side, Matherin. The three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 21. And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Here they come with numbers in transition. Toronto passing it around. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. This lost sense of time and the situation.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Pass to Toppin. Back to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
Here's Barrett. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Now Toppin. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. From 20 feet. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Hurdle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
He does not get the second one. Pacers leading by 18. Toppin with it, now guarded by Barrett. It's stolen by Ingram. Barrett passes to Pirtle, kicks it to Quickly. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Quickly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Halliburton for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pacers lead by 18.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
The 3 from Barnes. Second chance effort. Quickly from outside. He buries it from 3. Quickly's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Siakam outside. Another 3 for Indiana.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Ingram. Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. Halliburton on the attack. Stolen by Quickly. There's the triple. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's Neesmith with a 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
"52 seconds left in the third quarter here. Halliburton on the wing. Clock at 6. From the top of the key, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Halliburton, no good.
Pacers foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Third personal foul.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Pass to Barrett. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Barrett's gotten 4 this quarter. Halliburton against Quickly. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Neesmith. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. We've got Grady Dick, and it's Mobo in at the power forward.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Here's Matherin. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And the Pacers lead by 15.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Pass to Battle. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. And a miss there on the triple.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Walker finds Matherin. Fires for 3. The rebound by Shed. Raptors trail by 15. Pass to Battle. The 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 5 rebounds in the game. To Shepard. Three-pointer Matherin nails it from 3.
And it's important Matherin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
Here's Battle. He's covered by Matherin. Fires from the wing. And again, Toronto no good. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for Indiana. A good look from Matherin. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Another chance. Oh, a perfect jumper.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Ooh, the shot misses. Raptors trail by 16. For the finish. Got a hand on it. Here's Shepard. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Goes again. And that's money on the layup.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
Pacers leading by 16. The release. Ooh, doesn't fire.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Raptors have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jacks up a three. Another chance. Oh, he can't get the layup. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. McConnell outside. Matherin. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Raptors trail by 18.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Pascal Siakam.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Toronto making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Barrett comes in for Mobo. Ingram's checked in for Dick. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Shed. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They lead by 14. Toppin fires. Outside Neesmith. No good from 3. Now quickly. Shoots. Halliburton rips down the board. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Toppin, and he grabs the board and finishes it off.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Oh, yeah! That's good!
Emmanuel quickly. 3 points.
Takes a 3. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. A clean win. And
Starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Torian Prince is out there with Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, at the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Will be topping out there with Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. And a wide open look for Porter. And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Giannis against Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Here's the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
For 3, Siakam. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Giannis dishes to Turner. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nembhard with it. Latrey hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Back to Nesmith. There's a screen by Toppin. Nesmith finds Toppin. Halliburton inside the three-point line. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Porter, no luck. Pacers trail by 3. Pass to Halliburton. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Siakam a screen on Porter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Offline from the top of the key. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Kicks it out to Prince. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Prince has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Bucks. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Traps in the tray.
Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Prince. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Halliburton outside. And another 3 for Indiana.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. situations, no hesitation.
Kept alive. Giannis kicks to Turner. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Turner with a screen on Halliburton. Halliburton with the steal. Now the Pacers moving it up. Nembhard finds Toppin. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Milwaukee ball.
The Bucks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the Bucks miss again.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Halliburton at the elbow. Siakam outside. Shoots over Turner. Here. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the...
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
We've got Jarris Walker. T.J. McConnell is out there with Shepard. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Pacers' 5. Takes the 3. Sends with the rebound. Well, Doris, T.J. McConnell has been labeled a connector for both his contributions on and off the court.
You know, Ken, this is a high-energy player that you know what to expect on a nightly basis in terms of work habits and teammate skills. He's the legit perfect backup guard. He wants to orchestrate the offense and be disruptive on defense.
Mathurin for 3. Sinks the triple. Mathurin's got 5 points in the quarter.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
From deep, Trent. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you, Kevin.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit free-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Walker in the corner. The 15-footer, and again it's Indiana.
With his skill from the mid-range area, that's money.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Trent can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
McConnell with it. Picked up by Portis. Outside Mathurin. Shot from the top of the key. That one, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Anthony kicks to Green. Trent setting the pick for Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Indiana leading by 4. Intercepted. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. They kick it out to Green. A 3-ball. Cranes the 3-pointer. Green's got 6 here in this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Anthony, the pass to Trent. Goes up on the wing. Yep, that one goes. Trent's got his second basket of the game. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll tax, but Right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with a maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Green. Shoots from the corner, and it's Shepherd missing.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Portis kicks to Green. Portis sets the pick for Green. Back to Portis. Pass to Trent. Clock at 6. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Outside, Mathurin. Shoots it. Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for Indiana. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Trent's out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. Porter with the steal. He takes it in. Outside for Jackson. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Jackson. And that one's good by Porter. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Siakam passes to Nesmith. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Siakam. 4 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Bucks trail. Here's Antetokounmpo from deep. Prince. It doesn't go for him. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Nembhard's shot is good.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Out to Turner. The Bucks working the ball around. Prince with a screen on Halliburton. Prince outside. And again, the Bucks miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant. There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
There's Porter at the 3. Good on the triple. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Jackson. Outside Porter. Giannis up top.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A shot that time, not on target. Good D by Siakam. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you, Kevin.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Porter kicks to Turner. Jackson passes to Giannis. The kick out to Porter. Outside Turner. There's Jackson with the three. A putback. Prince outside. To the middle. And the foul on Obi Toppin.
Obi Toppin.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers leading by 3. McConnell with it. Picked up by Portis. On the wing, Walker. Pass to Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Money from the wing. Mathurin's got 14 points.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Portis kicks to Trent. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Shepard, the pass to Mathurin. Shepard with a screen for Mathurin. Unable to get that one. With a tie. Outside Portis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The shot misses. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pacers up.
Come on, everyone.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Shepard. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Walker. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the 5. That's the Pacers 5. Indiana leading. Here's Shepard. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Anthony kicks to Portis. Back to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Boy, this guy can get up in a hurry. Cole Anthony, how about your hops?
Outside Mathurin. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Out to Harris for the 3. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
Now the three-point corner is such a money shot for Gary Harris.
McConnell passes to Shepard. Back to McConnell. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Pass to Huff. Shoots. And it's Mathurin missing. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Milwaukee. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Down low. Huff passes to Mathurin. Walker is screen on Harris. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mathurin's got 19 points.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Trent fires. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 4. Now Mathurin. Now McConnell. Now Mathurin. Rebounded by Portis.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Jacks up a 3. Can't get it.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. It'll be his second foul of the game. And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Nembhard, no good from 3. Bucks trail by 4. It's Turner. Onto the Kumbo outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Giannis sets a screen for Kuzma. From about 16. Physical basketball from Giannis up to the Kumbo.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Here's Siakam. Tapping a screen on Turner. And it's sent back by Turner.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
He drills the three.
How about Taurean Prince? The confidence to take and make a big-time shot.
Here's Toppin. Now Halliburton. Tapping a screen on Porter. Halliburton. Outside, Siakam. And that'll be Indiana as it goes out of bounds. Pacers retain possession. Turner with the steal. Here's Porter. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. A three-pointer. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And he's been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. It feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Prince against Nembhard. The three doesn't go.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Now Porter. From outside. No good. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory.
It's been a great
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, BA, I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Inside they have Giannis and Turner. Prince is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That one's good for 2.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, good up-tempo play by Porter. Getting a little room and pulling up fast.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about their defensive game plan for Giannis, and he told me the best way to guard Giannis is to keep him out of the paint and force him to be a jump shooter. The only problem is no one's figured out how to do that consistently. Giannis always seems to find a way to impose his will. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The shot by Ingram, no good.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shoot.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Barrett. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Pass to Turner. And here's Porter. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porter. Prince, a screen on quickly. Here's Prince. Lets the 3 fly. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Quickly. 3-pointer. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Porter. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. On the wing, Kuzma. Fires from the corner. Rebounded by Ingram. Raptors trail by 4. For 3, Barrett. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. They're running. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
On the wing, Kuzma.
2 minutes left.
Back to Porter. It's stolen by Pirtle. And here's the fast break. Kuzma against Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Barnes. Outside Barrett. Puts up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. The 3 from Prince. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Ingram, the pass to Quickly. Picked by Pirtle. To the inside. Giannis with the rebound. It's stolen by Pirtle. And again, Toronto, no good.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Prince with the bucket.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Raptors trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here we go. 3-pointer. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. To snap the cold streak, and the shot's good.
You can tell Barnes is eager to score. I mean, he wants to make an offensive impact.
Turner for 3. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And it's out of bounds. That one off Pirtle. Toronto on D. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Pirtle. Stolen by Quickly. And now the Raptors on the break. Throws it up high. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And I like that. Ingram using his length inside.
Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Prince. 4-3. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee out in front. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett in at the 3. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The 3 from Barnes. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Bucks leading by 8. Trent with a screen on quickly. Trent outside. Here's the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Raptors head coach Darko Rajakovic wants his team to be very competitive on the defensive end. He said, quote, covering for each other, protecting the paint, taking away corner threes, and making a team effort. Everybody's got to chip in. Back to you guys.
All for one. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Portis. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
I like what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Oh, got that one up quick. Trent's got 7 now in this quarter. Raptors trail by 9. Inside, Portis with the steal. And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by Temple. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. He drops it from range.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And the basket by Trent.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Dick. Pass to Abaji. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto passing it around. Mamukelashvili. That 3's off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Trent's shot is off. Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Battle. Green covering. Pass to Mamukelashvili. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Green from the arc, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
And it's Battle missing. The Bucks leading by 12. Launches it. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Here's Dick. And he lays it up and in.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
Pass to Sims. Here's Battle. It's stolen by Trent. In transition, here they come. Portis for 3. They get it back. Here's Sims. No good off the glass. Raptors trail by 13. Dick with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Here's Temple. Misses the 3. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. And they get it back. Green finds Portis. Here's Trent. Oh, a terrific shot on the turnaround. Trent's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Milwaukee out front, up by 15. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. They've got Gary Trent, Green out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Anthony. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the 2 biggest areas. Those are beat-yourself types of stats. It's hard to get away with those at the highest level. That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here's Green from the arc. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Dick. And it's in there.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Dick with a miss. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Drains the triple. Trent's got 15 points.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Abaji. No made baskets yet. The 3. And he can't get that one. Green with the ball. Picked up by Dick. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
The offensive rebound.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip-in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Trent against Dick. Trent, the pass to Sims. 5 on the clock. For 3, Anthony. Rebound, Toronto.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Here's Battle. Off target from 3-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Trent outside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And they're able to recover. Such a wide open look. Kuzma's got his first 3 points of the game.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys?
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Murray Boyles, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Offensive rebound. Can't get it to drop. The Bucks leading by 15. The 3 is up. Tips it. It's rebounded by Barron. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Jacks up a three, gets the three to fall. Barrett's got 7.
We love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Here's Turner. Quickly with a rebound.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
From the wing, and it's on Antetokounmpo with a miss. Barrett passes to Quickly. Outside Ingram. Good if it goes. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Emmanuel Quickly. Also Brandon Ingram out there. Jakob Poeltl out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Good on the shot.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Yeah, team effort pays off with a bucket. And nice work by Barrett using the pick to his advantage. He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson is checked in.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Raptors trail by 9. Porter with the steal. Antetokounmpo outside. 18 feet out. And count it.
And using that mid-range area of the floor, Giannis is so confident shooting from there.
Porter. Oh, the shot is off. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter.
Yeah, classic lockout. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
Antetokounmpo! The 3 is off. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Jackson. For 3. Oh, it's off target.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Cash!
Well, when Ingram gets it going like this, he's a very hard man to defend.
Barrett against Jackson. Turner. Yes! Locked in on the J.
Well, for him, it hasn't been a big night. With his reputation, they've used him more as a decoy.
Shoots it up. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
Yeah, and Brandon Ingram is just a very willing passer for a guy who can score like that.
That's all. Raptors trail by 9. Oh, stolen by Turner. It's money from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Turner outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
He's off on the second. The Raptors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bucks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight. Wow! A big finish right there!
Oh, my gosh, that was on another level.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. And Milwaukee has possession. 17 points was their biggest margin. Cleared away by Ingram. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jackson. Oh, off target from downtown. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Tries from 19. The bucket is good. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
Fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Siakam is out there with Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward spot. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Over in the corner, Barnes misses the three. Fires the three. Siakam kicks to Toppin. Pass to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Siakam a screen on Barrett. Indiana needs to get a shot on it. And Pascal Siakam with the three.
And this is how under control Siakam is. Makes sure to get off a good look on that possession.
Barrett the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Solid. Just no messing around there. Got to the rack. Punched.
Beautiful jam. Fairly well defended, GA, but I guess not well enough. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, two star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Nesmith can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Great open look there.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Halliburton with it. Now guarded by Ingram. Back to Nembhard. Halliburton sets the pick for Nembhard. Ingram against Halliburton. Siakam outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Siakam's got 5.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now Nesmith after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go. Stolen by Quickly. Ingram outside. Pirtle with a screen on Halliburton. And here's Ingram from the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Quickly.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A three from Barnes. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty to the left wing. Now here's Nesmith. Tight defense on him. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Ingram. And the dunk by Barnes.
And that's just using his strength to fight for that rebound. And then Barnes able to send it back.
In the corner, it's Toppin. Over Barrett. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. From outside the arc. The rebound by Halliburton.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
And here's Halliburton after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Fires from deep. A nice shot by Nesmith.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Here's Ingram, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a little IQ there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Indiana, another 3.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Barnes. It's Ingram on the wing. No good on the last second attempt there. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Toronto. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
They're really bucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And another area of success for them has been the fast break. They have repeatedly gotten out in transition and found easy shots.
Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Ingram is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter.
Drawing those defenders to the lane creates space on the perimeter. Beautiful look.
GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Mathurin, good.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here's Temple. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Mathurin's team needing that one, and boy, he does not disappoint.
It's stolen by Shepard. Pass to McConnell. Now Shepard lets it fly, and again it's Indiana converting. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Mobo, and he converts the layup. Mobo's got his first basket.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Shepard, the pass to McConnell. Lots of room. Fast break Toronto. Here's Dick. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. From 18 feet away. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
Abaji can't get it to go.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
And it's Mathurin missing. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more moves to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
The Raptors making a switch here. Lawson's checked in. Indiana leading by 3. Shepard, the pass to Huff. Now here's Walker. Going inside. Indiana moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Mathurin for 3. It's good from long range. Mathurin's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
That'll pass to Lawson. The rebound by Shepard. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Back to Mathurin. Here's Shepard. Dick defending. Walker in the corner. Pass to Shepard. They grab their own miss. And the wide open shot from McConnell. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. And now it's a 9-point Pacer lead. Dick against Mathurin. And here comes Walker leading the fast break. And it's Shepard missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Knocks down the 3-ball. Mathurin's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. We come back right after this.
Entertainment.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
On the court right now for the Pacers. We've got Shepard, Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired to him by the Raptors.
So well deserved. And look, prime Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A 3-level elite scorer.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
A floater, and that one's good. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Well, even with a bigger defender on him, he was undeterred.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Quickly finds Pirtle. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Back to Pirtle, inside. Barnes outside. And a player, Jim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Pacers leading by 14. High, arcing shot. A nice shot by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, give it to Halliburton. He knows when to force the issue and when to just take what the defense provides.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
Goes up from the top of the key. He squares up and sinks it. Halliburton's got 4 points this quarter.
With everything he does, Halliburton is a nightmare for opposing defenses.
Barnes kicks to Quickly. It's tipped. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Toppin, no one around him. Off target from 3-point range. Raptors trail by 16 and stolen by Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Nothing on the board. Launches a 3, and it's Toppin. That time on the assist by Halliburton.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Ingram against Nembhard. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Here's Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Back to Siakam. Over Pirtle. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to Quickly for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Offline with his three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam with it, now guarded by Virtle. Back to Nembhard. 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Some solid defense from Ingram. Shoots over Toppin. And it's Ingram missing. And here's Halliburton. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there.
And so it's Indiana with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. They've got Dick, and it's Mobo in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there for sure. And they pick up 2.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Mathurin for 3, and the Pacers another 3.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Toronto's gone 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Offensive rebound. Indiana leading by 22. Pass to Shepard. Over Lawson. Indiana moving it around. Here's Mathurin. On the wing, Mathurin. They get it again. Dick comes with the double team. Shepard, that's good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammate.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Lets it go from deep, and the Pacers another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Here's Shepard, and the Pacers another 3.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Nice answers back there. Love to see the competitors.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Huff. Pass to Shepard. They set the pick, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Benedict Mathurin.
He impacted the game in a multitude of ways. Anytime they needed a big play, no matter what it was, he came through.
And here are the Raptors now. Barrett, no good on the shot.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
No good on the triple. And it's the Raptors' ball. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Pass to Huff. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them. He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
From the arc, misses there. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which they're
crowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
So Milwaukee wins the tip. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there. Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Here's Prince. And he gets it to go off the front iron. So it's the Pacers now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. I asked him if he's focused on a particular player in the opposing lineup, and Coach stressed the message he delivered to his team about Pascal Siakam. It was simple. Don't bite on his spin move. He doesn't want his guys falling for Siakam's tricks in the low post. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Well, Clark, there are very few firsts in the NBA, but Tyrese Halliburton had one in 2025.
That's exactly right, and it was a historic first. I mean, he became the first player in the history of the league to have multiple 30 points, 15 assists, and 0 goose egg, bagel turnover games. I mean, he takes care of that orange and produces real orange juice because he squeezes it.
Porter from outside. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Nesmith with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Nembhard. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Nembhard's got 6.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Nembhard. Antetokounmpo outside. Will it go? The kick out to Kuzma. Here's Prince. And the Bucks miss again.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Halliburton. Toppin passes to Nesmith. And here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. The rebound by Turner. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Prince. There's a screen by Turner. Takes a 3. And he buries his first look.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
On the wing, Kuzma fires the 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana leading by 4. And here's Siakam for 3. They get the rebound. Halliburton against Kuzma. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. With the teardrop. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Toppin. He's got 5.
The intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Nice shot by Turner.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Siakam. Still without a bucket. Knocks down the long J.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Up top, Porter. Defended by Halliburton. Pass to Turner. From outside the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Halliburton looking over the floor. Drives to the hoop. Now Nesmith. Turner covers. High post Siakam. Kuzma on it. Fades back. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
I think in that situation, that was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Here's Turner. The kick out to Kuzma. Hits the trifecta.
A reliable stretch forward. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Porter against Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Pass to Toppin. Nembhard outside. Toppin, a screen on Turner. Down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Pacers. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I would like to highlight two guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot.
Anthony is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the center position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Tough, good.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Mathurin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
You know, Clark, despite winning 3 championships prior to the NBA days, the Pacers are still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, they've been close a couple of times in the history of the NBA, 2000 and 2025. They've had some really great teams over the years in the 90s and 2010s, and they came close last year, and I think they'll continue to knock and one day kick that door in.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said, there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy. Your expectations are low, and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Back to you guys.
They are for real. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. And here's Indiana now, after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Mathurin finds McConnell. Walker, a screen on Jackson. Three-pointer, Mathurin. No good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. There's Jackson with the 3.
Indiana foul. Shepard. First personal foul. First team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. For 3, Anthony. That one no good. The Pacers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. McConnell from outside. And Indiana misses again. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Jackson outside. Anthony with a screen on Mathurin. Jackson with another miss. Indiana trailing here. Outside for McConnell. Three-pointer. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got 5 rebounds tonight. And Anthony, here we go. There's Jackson with the 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Three-pointer Mathurin gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And it's important Mathurin keeps hitting these shots because it'll only help build his confidence.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
So it's Milwaukee now. Trent from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Trent's got 6 in the quarter. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make 3s. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Cuts off the pass. Mathurin passes to McConnell. The baseline J. The rebound by Sims. Milwaukee leading by 4. Anthony finds Portis. And it's off from 3-point range. And for the Pacers, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Back to Mathurin. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 6. 41 seconds left in the second. Now here's Mathurin. On the wing, Mathurin. The 3 is up. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Not considered a three-point shooter, but Mathurin will knock it down if you leave him open.
Out to Portis. Pass to Trent. Puts it up. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. Mathurin against Jackson. Here's Huff. Outside Mathurin. Oh, it would have Big-time effort from Gary Trent Jr. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Jarris Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's C.J. McConnell. Then it's Shepard. And it's Huff in at the 5. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Hits a three-pointer. Prince has got 5 points in the quarter.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8. The deep ball by Siakam.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Turner passes to Porter. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Toppin with a steal. Siakam for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. The 3 from Prince. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open. And that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving. An open look on the jump shot there. A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Pass to Prince. For 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul on the wing, Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Here's Halliburton on the take. And here's Toppin from the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside for Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Pass to Prince. Shot on the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Prince has got 12 points.
Every now and then, Prince will simply go off. He's been a focal point of this offense tonight.
Second team foul.
Toppin, a screen on Prince. Nembhard for 3. Another 3 for Indiana. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Brian, back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Turner. Prince, a screen on Siakam. Here's Prince from behind the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Prince doesn't care where he's at beyond the line. He'll launch that orange for sure.
Halliburton against Porter. Halliburton outside. Siakam the screen. 4 on the clock. Up and over Porter. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
The three for Prince. And another three for Milwaukee.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Anthony driving in. It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Gary Trent, Bobby Portis out there with A.J. Green. Then there's Anthony, and it's Sims in at center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Part of the job description as a guard. But Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
McConnell's shot is off. The Bucks leading by 6. They set the screen. Trent for 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow, he was left open.
Up top, Walker. Pass to Matherin. Here's Huff. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up from the top of the key. And it's Matherin missing. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Portis the screen. Trent from long range. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Basket counts. Matherin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Anthony. Trent outside. Out to Anthony from the arc. Pacers with a rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. McConnell from outside. Oh, it's off!
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Green fires. Oh, no good. Pacers trail by 7. On the wing, Matherin, guarded by Trent. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. Here's Anthony. Outside Trent. From deep. Oh, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. It's good from beyond the arc.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Here's Green. Trent with a screen on Matherin. Now Trent. He launches. Oh, it misses. And he drives in. And it's Walker off the drive. Oh, he can't jam it home. Anthony up top. He's marked by McConnell. Green. No good from 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Matherin. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And a huge shot from Matherin. This guy has ice water in his veins.
Anthony, here he goes. Green outside. Portis the screen. Shoots a 3. go. For Indiana, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Siakam, he's checked in for Huff. Toppin comes in for Walker. Nembhard, he's checked in for Shepard. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly. That's the way to go.
Siakam with a screen on Prince to tie it up. And he buries the jumper.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Quarter against Halliburton. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Turner. Nails it.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up.
Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. Barrett, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And a wide open look for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Now here's Porter, following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Turner with the screen. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
2 points, that one goes.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. 4-on-3 break. Kuzma outside. Back to Prince. Shoots over Ingram. Misses off the left iron.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
And known for the jump shot, Ingram needs to keep firing away with confidence from that spot.
Turner with the screen for Porter. That fall. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A 3 from Quickly. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And Quickly with a big-time answer knocks down his own 3.
Prince kicks to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And another 3 from Milwaukee.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Barrett for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Prince with a screen on Barnes. Ingram with the steal. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. The 19-foot shot, score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Lets it go with a 3. And Emmanuel Quickly hits from deep. Quickly's got 6.
Well, great pass, and Quickly makes great use of it.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Barnes. Still yet to score. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They trail by 6. Prince misses. Barrett with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Here's Ingram. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Prince's shot is good.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
Now here's Ingram. 6 points for him. And the Raptors miss again. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Giannis passes to Jackson. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And it's quickly missing. Bucks trail by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Turner. It's Prince on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now, here's Trent. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Barnes. He knocks it down.
Is overturned. Officials will have 2 minutes.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Raptors out in front, up by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Dick, and it's Mobo in at the power forward position. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Battle misses. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Anthony. Outside Portis. Hits it from three-point range.
What a smart pass by Cole Anthony right there. Just a guy is open. You get him the ball right away.
Pass to Battle. And there's the drive. Here's Mobo, defended by Portis.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is the value of having those stretch bigs. Very hard to contest that jumper.
Pass to Shed. And a wide open look for Portis. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. It's Dick on the wing. Defended by Trent. The Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Bangs home the trifecta. Trent's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
Dick with it. Now Green defending. Dick can't get it to go. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. They get it back. Portis, he made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
This is what happens when you fail to put a body on someone. The ball is bound to find them.
How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Dick can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 5. On deep, Trent. Nailed from three-point land. Trent's got 9 points in the quarter.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
And that one's good. Battle.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Trent kicks to Sims. Picked his pocket. It's Dick on the wing. Milwaukee with the rebound. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Trent in the corner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Collins checked in for Milwaukee. The Raptors also with a sub. Temple's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Trent against Dick. Pass to Rollins. Jacks up a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
From deep, Trent, and again Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Launches from deep. A rebound by Battle.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Gary Trent Jr. He's feeling it tonight. He has been the driving force for the Bucks. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We've got Green. Gary Trent is out there with Rollins. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Trent with the wide open look. Rebounded by Temple. Raptors trail by 9. Here's Battle. His three-pointer's off the mark. On the wing, Green drills the three-pointer.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Here's Mobo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Mobo's got his second basket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Temple can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 13. And here's Trent outside. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, we know Gary Trent will let it fly regardless of what distance he's shooting from.
Ball stolen. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. So our dynasty is a thing of the past. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties, and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back to you.
You just want a fair fight. Okay, thank you, Allen.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Raptors trail by 21. Quickly with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Out to Ingram. On the 3 off target.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Trent's got 32 points in the game.
Defense might want want to think about trying to keep the ball out of Gary Trent Jr.'s hands, because right now he is willing anything he wants on the offensive end. The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Trent can't hit. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good on the triple. Toronto, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. For three, Ingram. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. From deep, Trent. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hurdle with a screen on Kuzma. And the Raptors miss again. Of course, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
Porter, no luck. The Raptors shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. On its way from Turner for 2. Misses the wing J. Pass to Barnes. Shot, high post, count it.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Toronto right now, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with Ingram, and it's Barrett at the 3. Porter, no luck. Raptors trail by 18. Barrett wide open, he fires and slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, staying active off ball. Ingram inserts himself into the play when he's needed.
And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Barnes the screen. And here's Ingram from the arc. That's in, a 7 for 12 now in the game.
Silky three-point shot by Ingram. Just goes to the arc and knocks it down.
Trent gets the bucket.
He scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks leading by 18. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Fades. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Outside, Porter fires for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Good on the basket.
Yeah, that's about speed for Emmanuel. Quickly just gets himself ahead of the pack.
Miles Turner. The putback. Antetokounmpo fires. Doesn't get that one. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Ingram. 3. Good.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Turner. And just miss after miss right now. Ingram. The 3 goes down.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Off target from outside.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Back to the Kumbo. Outside Kuzma. Jumper is off. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Ingram. Launches it. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Turner against Ingram. The shot is good!
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Ingram fires. 18 feet out. Count it.
But he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Good. Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Ingram. What a response. Hitting a three of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bucks.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Gary Trent Jr.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Outside Trent, and stolen by Barnes.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Cool and calm. Brandon Ingram. Wow.
Gary Trent connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. It's stolen by Barrett. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for